Live from the AMP Media Studios, Dawn and Freddie S. and their team are ready to serve up a huge portion of fun for lunch with friends and neighbors. So let's break open that lunch pail and unwrap that sandwich you brought and take a front row seat in the Brooklyn Cafe and get ready to enjoy some humor and hot topics. It's time to get a healthy serving of hope and happiness to help your day go by with a smile. Your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S., are ready to talk about food, health, dating, or just plain dream making. If you have a story to share, movie review, restaurant critique, or just a coincidental thing that happened to you, call in toll free 888-994-4995, Studio A right now. Sit back and enjoy your lunch break at the Brooklyn Cafe. Here are your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S.
Welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe on a beautiful Thursday, rainy afternoon.
It is rainy. I was
Rainy,
hoping to go
rain.
outside and get some sunshine.
Well, they say that rain is a blessing, and today we have a lot to be blessed about because we have some exciting stuff happening today, tomorrow, Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah, a busy weekend.
Weekend, it's just busy.
What do we got?
Well, tonight we have the brand new showcasing. We have the director and writer and author and jack of a lot of trades in studio today. We're going to interview her as well, and that's tonight at Peach Wine. You remember Peach Wine when you were growing up?
Sure.
We used to have it in a box. Wine in a box. Best wine ever made.
You like peach wine?
I like wine in a box.
I want to find out how they got the name Peach Wine is what I want to find out.
We're going to be asking
But I'm really
all these
excited that we
questions.
get to interview the writer and director of Peach Wine. And for those of you that may or may not know, our crew is comprised of a lot of interns. We call them producers from our local universities. And they come together with great ideas. And this crew happens to be one of the best crews that we have ever had. Creative-wise, ideas, bringing the ideas to fruition and working together as a team. And Grace is working with Nikki and Josh. All coming together, and a whole lot of kids from FAU to put this. Now, this was for a class, or this was just an outside gig?
So this started as a class. So started in January. So I had a class where I had to produce like a short film, and I wrote the script, and I wrote a 5-minute version, and then we produced it, but it kind of got ruined in production. We had about 3 weeks to start to finish, and not pointing names or naming fingers, but one of my crew members didn't know what they were doing, and it kind of ruined it. It didn't come across like we had planned. So
it got ruined in editing or rendering, or how did it get ruined?
The person who was working the camera didn't know how to work a camera.
So that's the one that they forgot to turn it on. They thought it was on.
No, they didn't know what made a good shot.
Oh.
So like, some of our actors had big height differences, and people's heads got cut out. Or.
But did they not realize it when they were shooting? But I guess that's not the issue. The issue is going forward, right? What you did with it afterwards.
It was kind of on me because when we filmed it the first time, none of the cast or crew had met each other before. So I found all these people, and I met with them individually, and then they all, like, day of, clicked. And we didn't start filming until 11 o'clock at night. And we didn't finish filming until 6 in the morning.
When did you start filming?
The first version was filmed in April. So it just got so messed up. And then I had a camera, and then the other person had a camera. And when I went in to, like, edit it, I wasn't looking at their camera, I was looking at mine. So when I went to edit it and I had them side by side, I was like, none of this footage is usable. And then we were going on spring break, and then people were going out of town, so I couldn't go back and like reshoot it. So I just kind of had to do what I did. I still got a good grade, but it wasn't as good as I would have liked it. So then later, where me, Nikki, a whole bunch of other people from school are sitting around, and we were like, let's remake it. Like, we all know what we're doing now. We all have done it once. Let's just try it again. So I added about 10 pages to the script. We made it 30 minutes long instead of 5 minutes long. We recasted Nikki did cinematography, and then we spent months on it. We probably restarted in July, and then we finished October 30th. So we spent,
Wow.
yeah, we spent about 3 days a week in rehearsals with the actors. So as soon as the script was done, we casted. One of my actors was recasted as the same role, and then the other 3 actors I'd never met before, and they instantly clicked. It was so awesome. And they, I didn't even know this, but like they would like go out and like have drinks on their own and like build that own friendship, and then they would come in rehearsal and be like super chipper, and I was like, what's going on? But they took it so seriously, and we did tell everybody was kind of in agreement that we wanted something that we could like show to employers and be like, I did this. So we were all saying that at FAU you don't always get the like real life experience because you're learning and you only get so many projects and examples. So they were just like, we want something that we can like pour our heart and soul into, and that when we go to get hired, because most of us are seniors, we have something that we're proud to show, because we weren't really like proud to show any of the stuff that we had made before. So everybody put in 110%. And then we were like, this is really good, and we started entering it into festivals, and then we realized that we could actually qualify for the Oscars. So everybody just full steam ahead, and it turned out.
Have you won anything in the
really good.
festivals yet?
Not yet. We won't know until January if we get accepted. The festivals aren't until May.
Okay.
Oh, the cutoff was October, and then they take from like November, December to pick, and then I'll get like acceptances rolling in.
How
and then
many did you apply for?
49.
49. Wow. What are the
Yeah.
qualifications for the Oscars?
It kind of depends. So I can go through like the Oscars directly, but I have 7 of the film, it's either 7 or 9 of the film festivals that we applied to. If I win any category, or if we win any category, we automatically get entered into the Oscars.
Wow.
You know, the amazing thing about this whole story, and just look into the camera, you gotta see me, is that the learning experience of what they're going through is the part that fascinates me. And I know that when you're making a movie, they have what they call an edit table. They put the film playback with sound so that the director can see if that's what he wants. And it has various angles. And there are a couple of cameras that do this now automatically, which is really cool. But you could see that they gave it that one shot, and everything was unusable in her words. It could be usable, but it wasn't to her liking. And then they did it again. And then everybody got serious on this thing because they're pretty good. I mean, think about this. If they weren't good, they would not have even tried it a second time,
Right.
Yeah.
right? And the amazing aspect of this whole thing is to watch them grow into what they want to do as a career in this job. That's the amazing part to me. I mean, that friendships are formed in making a movie, and that she's like, whoa, what's going on here? And that's another thing that you're learning. You're learning how people change, how they get more advanced, how wonderful pieces are put together to put this thing together. It's not easy. It's not. If you think
No.
that making a movie is easy, you should hang out with them and just watch, right? It's not easy.
Ours was only 30 minutes, and it was so difficult. Yeah, I've never done anything like it, and it was so eye-opening how difficult it was. I know that sounds dumb, but I was like, oh, we're just making something for class. And it was like when you're like really thinking quality and like sales and thinking of how to monetize this, it adds a lot of loopholes and like a lot of other limitations that
What are some categories that you applied for?
best short, best actor, best actress.
Wow.
I think all of them were best. Oh, I did a lot of student. I used the student card a lot. Best student short.
And you did all this. You submitted all of this. You've learned a lot.
And you
Yeah.
wrote it.
Yeah.
And you wrote it. How did you come up with the idea to write this thing?
There was a lot of different things that went into it. So there's this website that'll give you like writing prompts. It's like daily writing prompts. And then it'll give you like a theme, and you have to like come up with an idea for a theme, and it's just for fun. But I got one that was like a relationship with liars or something like that. And I was like, ooh, that's really good. So I thought about like what I knew and like experiences that I've had in the past, and like watching other people's relationships and unfold and that kind of stuff. And then I had the idea, and my favorite drink is peach wine. So that's where it came from. That's just what I drink.
Okay.
So I was like, I know I'm going to have to drink a lot of it, so I'm going to make it something I like. So that was just my own personal preference.
What a great idea.
Thank you.
Now, I got to ask, so all this, I got to tell you, you're never going to forget this day for a lot of reasons for the rest of your life. But today also is the day that the strike is over for the actors. Mm-hmm. So all of a sudden, it's always going to flash back to your head. You know, the day that the actors went back to work, I did this.
Interesting.
And that's never going to go away. But I got to ask you, so all this happens, the awards and all this happens, what's next? What are you going to do next now that you know you can?
I am looking for another script. I want to work with a writer this time. I don't want to write it. I felt very like, it felt easy when it was my story because I could change it as I wanted. But I want to work with a writer and try to like do the back and forth kind of thing, because when you write it and direct it, you can like change things as you want. And I kind of want the challenge of like, it's not my story, like it's not my vision, and working with someone else to like work out their vision.
As the director?
Yeah. So have me direct it and someone else write it. I think that would be a huge challenge. I would like to get another short film out by the time I graduate, like do another really good one like this. But I need to come up with an idea first.
Oh, I think you'll be able to do it. There's always Sally.
That's true. Say I am working, so
yes.
The next one that we're going to do, we actually are making a documentary about the making of peach wine. Nikki and I are. I think we're co-directing that one. And then how it was made, like why, and then running that through festivals. And then the Sally doc, and then I'm working on 2 other documentaries.
You got a lot of stuff going on.
School.
We're excited to go tonight.
I'm so excited that people want to come.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, you got 200
people
coming.
coming.
Are you kidding me? That's great.
No one's disclosed the plot. So the way that it's set up, it just literally unfolds. Like it's a ball of yarn that's like waiting, and then when you pull one string, the whole thing falls apart.
Oh.
So it's very fun, and it's very like, this one said this, and subliminal hints, and it's kind of like a mystery. So as you're watching, you get really like into it, and everybody that's read the script has like fallen in love with it. But as a viewer's perspective, I can't really go into the details of the plot without giving it all away. So I haven't said anything. I'm just like, it's 4 friends, they drink a lot of wine, and there's a lot of drama. And everyone's like, that sounds fun. And then 200 people are coming to watch it and know nothing.
Well, tomorrow I hope we get enough footage that we can do a recap on at least the pre-event and the post. I know we can't show the film, but maybe we can get some footage on what the night was like, and we can air it tomorrow.
Yeah.
The interviews, the step and repeat, some of that information, because I know you can't, this is a non-paid for event, to be able to submit it to all of these organizations, right?
Yeah.
There were a lot of parameters you had to follow.
We're technically doing a screen test that we invited our friends and family to.
It's awesome.
Because the actors had never seen it. The only people that have seen it full are me, the editor, and the executive producer.
How many times have you seen it?
Oh, easily 30. I've watched it. I'm obsessed with it. Like, it just, every time I watch it, like, it brings tears to my eyes. Like, I'm probably going to be like a little baby tonight, crying.
We're so excited to be a part of it. And we are a proud sponsor of Peach Wine. And wow, I have to tell you, in a million years I'd ever think when you and I started this journey that we would be here watching them do what they do. It's pretty amazing.
Why does that surprise you?
just to watch all the lives that are affected and created in all their creative spaces that change by working here and collaborating with the schools and everything we do in the community. It's everything we talk about, but here it is coming to fruition because they all come in as one. And that Grace will come in, she's like, oh, and you know this one. Oh, and you know Nikki. No, oh, you know this one. So now they know Josh, and then, oh, they know Mayor, and then and they become this great working family. And then not only do they do it here, that like in yoga, you say you take it off the mat and you take it into the real world. They take it out of the studio and they take it into the real world and they apply it to their skills. So when I have to write your evaluations, I can't even because you guys are walking the walk. I just have to do one for Zach. What am I going to say about Zach?
Everything.
Zach is the man that stands on his own, right? And
Yeah.
I can't, exactly. How do I put that in a sentence?
You're right. He's good at everything.
It's pretty much what I did on everything.
It's really amazing to hear her say that because 18 years ago when I started this was not even on the plan. This wasn't even thought about. This was not even my idea of where this has gone. And you guys are the ones that have created this whole new level of what we're going, and it has to do with the times and things that are going on right now and the change in the industry and strikes and this and this and that. Just to be a part of it. I always said to you, somebody's going to hit it big, and all I want is to sit there with some popcorn or a cup of coffee and hold up my glass and say, you know something, kid? That's a nice job. And today is the first step towards that.
Yep.
I hope you can say that after watching it. Be like, that was.
It has no.
Just
it
the
doesn't
fact
matter.
that you've gotten to this point.
It doesn't matter that you're there. You know, I guess because you're so young. When you get older, and you always look for an opportunity to be on a screen, a production or something on the screen, you're not going to know that feel until you hear it and see it tonight. And the baby stuff, and right now you're having a baby and the tears and you're so proud. Tonight, when that thing opens up and everybody goes quiet, and your heart wants to come out of your chest. Your heart wants to come out of your chest. When we did the JC concert the first time, I went to the movies the week before, and the piece that you guys put together, it was California that put that whole thing together, and it popped. I didn't know that was coming. And I was like, huh? And I was in shock. Linda's running up and down the movie theater saying, oh my God, that's us. Because you just don't know how to handle your emotions. But tonight, I want people to put cameras on you, because when you see that, when Josh rolled that thing the first time, I didn't know where to look. And I was sitting next to my son, who started this with me 18 years ago. And he was overwhelmed. He said, Dad, this is so surreal. I don't know how to even express it. So then when we walked up there, that I didn't know how to get up on stage. I didn't know what to say. I didn't know what to do. It's just so surreal. It doesn't matter what's on that screen. Don't you get it? You got it, you did it, and there it is. And this is a big tribute to you and everybody who was involved in this thing today. So hats off.
Thank you. I definitely need to give all the credit to the cast and crew. I told them going into this, I was like, this is for everyone. And I was like, yes, I wrote and directed it, but I want you guys to put a piece of you in it. And they all did. I told them from the get, this is a chance for you to show off your specialty and to really showcase yourself. Just let me know your plan so I can make sure it works with everything else. And they all did. There's so much stuff that I didn't come up with, and it would be nowhere near as good as it is if there's 11 people in the immediate cast and crew, and all of them were so involved throughout the whole process that it is so unfair to take credit for it, because everybody did so much and contributed so much and brought their best creative foot forward, and everyone worked. I thought he was laughing at me.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Well, you opened the door for them to be able to do that. And it was your vision and inspiration that allowed all these people to come forward, not once, but twice. So you take your bows.
Thank you.
And then everybody else, we will make sure that they take this. And I told you, you can invite the crew in here if they want to share their story as well. because we are so proud. We're like parents here, all of a sudden watching their kids grow up and become and show just the world just how good you guys really are. I've been saying this since day one, just how good you really are. Now you're going to be in a theater. I mean, look around you and the people you know, and you tell me how many people you know can say that they've done that.
Not many.
So follow your dreams and keep going. We're so excited. We're going to fill you all in tomorrow. Some pictures, some film work. You'll see how it went down at Movies of Delray for tonight. So congratulations to you and your crew and Nikki, and I guess we know probably about 4 of the 11.
Yeah, you guys will know. Yeah, about 4 of the 11. Me, Nikki, Matt. He's come through
And
here.
Josh,
Mayor.
and Mayor, 5.
Yeah.
Pretty exciting. Wow, we're thrilled. So congratulations to you and everybody. It's Peach Wine, a first screen test tonight at 7:30 at Movies of Delray. Tomorrow we've got the J.C. Dreesen concert, so you can still get your tickets online at events.amp2.tv or Eventbrite. Just look up J.C., J-A-Y-C-E-E, Dreesen, and get your tickets there. Or you can always come meet us at the box office tomorrow and get your tickets. If you are a veteran or a caregiver, let us know. Let's see if we can get some special accommodations to get you there as well. We're going to, I guess, play a special edition of the JC concert tonight.
I don't know. We're gonna find out if they're just gonna. Are they gonna pop into the JC piece?
I think why don't we take a commercial break and
Well,
we're
hold on,
gonna.
because it's a timing thing. Does he need the commercial break or no? You do? Also, they're still working on the JC piece right now. They're working on a piece that I've been after for weeks. It won't be a dry eye in the house, so make sure you're there tomorrow. We're going to be playing that at 7 o'clock, but we're going to be handing out prizes up on the big screen. Watch out now.
And more to come. Saturday night is a special screening of Americanish. Meet the director and writer and cast and crew of this new movie at Movies of Delray also. And then on Sunday, Walk to End Alzheimer's at Sunset Cove Amphitheater. Walk starts at 8. And then we're going to be there from 11 to 1 with some music, some fun, some meet and greets. So hopefully it's going to be a dry morning, all to benefit Alzheimer's. So a huge busy weekend. And of course, it is Veterans Day. So hug your veterans, those that you love, your family and friends that have served. And for those who have served, we thank you for all of your service and all that you do. A lot of good things happening. I think my folks are going to come tomorrow night.
Perfect.
So we're going to take a commercial break. When we come back, more with J.C. Dreesen. We'll see you in a little bit.
Amp Media Productions proudly announces Music Nights. We invite you to a 2-night concert event, November 10th and December 1st, starring J.C. Dreesen with her salute to the veterans. And True Rumors, the greatest Fleetwood Mac tribute band on the land. For more information and to grab your tickets, head over to events.amp2.tv. That is events.amp2.tv, and don't be late.
AMP2 Media Productions, in collaboration with True Oldies Radio and Comcast TV, bring you the opportunity to spotlight your business on Monday Night Football on ESPN. By targeting your preferred Comcast region, your commercial will be spotlighted during NFL and NCAA football season, reaching over 1 million viewers. Let AMP help you amplify your impact in the community. Contact us at 866-224-5422 to create your own commercial today.
Do you have an idea for a show or a podcast? Do you want the opportunity to be on TV? AMP Media Productions is partnered with True Oldies Real Radio Station and powered by many online platforms such as Roku, Facebook, YouTube, and even Amazon Fire to help amplify your impact. Do you want your voice to reach a wide audience? Call us today at 866-224-5422.
Les Sorel Restaurant, home of the authentic Italian tradition, offers a large menu that consists of seafood, steak, homemade pasta, brick oven pizza, and homemade desserts including a wide wine selection. We also have the best bar in Boca Raton with delicious cocktails, homemade limoncello, cappuccino, Italian espresso, brandy, and other specialties. Open every day with a lunch and dinner menu. For more information or to make a reservation, contact lesorelrestaurant.com or call 235-5301.
If you've been injured in an accident that's not your fault and you don't have an attorney, listen up. We have legal professionals standing by to answer your questions and tell you what your case is potentially worth. Hi, I'm Gina along with spokesman Rob. So Rob, tell the folks at home who should call right now.
Just like you said, Gina, anyone who's been injured in an accident that was not your fault, you don't have an attorney, give us a call right now. We're going to answer all of your questions and we'll let you know what your case is potentially worth.
Thanks, Rob. You heard it, folks at home. Pick up the phone, call now.
South Florida's Good Time Oldies. Now, Boca and Delray Beach have their own oldie station. Catch us on 95.3 FM. It's the greatest rock and roll hits of the 60s and 70s. On South Florida's Good Time Oldies, 95.3 FM.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
Welcome, live from the AMP Media Studios in Boca Raton, Florida. Hosts Don and Freddie S. Take it up a notch to make your evening a bit spicier. More laughs and just some added evening fun. It's the Brooklyn Cafe Show After Hours, coming to your radio waves on True Oldies VCMG Live. If you want to join us on the show or to share a thought or idea, give us a call at 866-224-5422. Hey, and win tickets to a live broadcast of the show.
We're here for a magical night with JC. So glad to have you here this evening.
Thank you. This is awesome. What a great turnout we're having here at Movies of Delray. This is exciting. Yeah.
And the first show here, correct?
Hopefully the first of many. That's it. Yes.
And what is it? Just the beginning. And what does it mean for you to be here this evening?
Well, this is something that I've always wanted to do, to have the film behind my head while I'm performing, you know, the screen, and be up there on the screen. So this is like the closest I'll get to being on the screen. There we go. But it's exciting. And I love performing and the music of Broadway to Hollywood. What better place to do it than in the movie theater, right?
I love that. So tell me a little bit about your career. And I know a lot of things are up and coming.
Well, I'm a busy lady. I'm a native New Yorker, but I'm down here now in Florida full time. And I'm busier down here than I've ever been. It's just been crazy. I sing everywhere. I do anything. Anyone who wants to hear me sing, that's my passion. So I'm doing cruise ships. I'm doing theaters. I do the 55 and over gated communities. I also sing in movie theaters, as you can see. So
on the screen, live on the screen tonight.
Screen, yes. Very exciting.
And you have a cruise coming up, I guess, in February?
Yes, I do. I do a group cruise every year. This one, we're on the Symphony of the Seas, Royal Caribbean, and that's February 4th to February 10th. And everyone is invited. I mean, it's a great event. I do 2 private shows for all my fans that come on the ship. And they also can enjoy all the amenities that the ship has to offer, which is incredible. And it's a great deal because you're in on my group rate, which is amazing, that I partnered with Travel Direct, who is my travel agent that I deal with. And you can always get the cruise through her, through Susan Bernstein. Yeah.
Great. And I'm sure you're an inspiration to many. So people that, you know, these young adults that are, or even kids starting out, singing career, when did you start? What would you tell them?
Wow. Well, I've always known that this is something I've always wanted to do. I've been singing since I'm a little girl. Mom used to play piano and I used to sing. And I just knew it was my passion. The connection that I have with the audience is the most important thing for me, truthfully. That's what I love more than anything. And I guess throughout the years, you kind of like you hone your craft, as they say. And it's just, it's been a whirlwind. It's just every venue has led to another venue, more and bigger and bigger. And that's it, you know, big time, baby.
Big time on the screen here again at the Movies at Delray. So if I was a young child and I'm looking up to JC and I'm wondering, where am I going? And what does that look like? I mean, what would you tell them?
I would tell them to never give up their dreams. And I would tell them to stay true who they are. You know, if they have a talent, work on that talent, because, you know, you're never too old. You just can start out young, but you're never too old to dream big. And basically, that's just it. Just stay true to yourself. And that's what I did. You know, my passion was always singing. I didn't always do it, but I never gave up. And that's the thing. You can never give up, you know. So
never give up on your dreams. We are so excited to hear, the magical night with JC here.
Great. Thank you so much. I'm so excited. And the production team, everybody here has just been wonderful. I mean, being part of AMP 2 TV network is just amazing. And the Brooklyn Cafe, they are just, we're all family here, which is really wonderful. Sometimes you meet people in life that it's just, you have that connection, and that's the way it is with everybody at the Brooklyn Cafe. Freddie and Dawn have been just incredible, and the whole team here. So I really feel like I'm part of the family. It's really special. It really is. So what better place to do it than right here?
At the Movies at Delray, and we are so excited to hear you this evening. We're expecting a great turnout.
Yeah, I think we're sold out, and actually oversold out, I think.
Have people sitting on each other's laps just to hear JC?
Standing room only. I don't know. Yes. I don't know, but I'm excited.
Well, great. Thank you so much for being here tonight. We're excited to see the show.
Thank you.
On a brand new start to do that jazz. I'm gonna see my shimmy, shimmy, shimmy shake and all that jazz. Oh, she's gonna shimmy, shake till her garters break and all that jazz. Showing a pocket girdle. Oh, her mother's bloody curdle. Did she hear the news? Her baby's with all that jazz. Find a flask, we're playing fast and loose. All that jazz. Right up here is where we store the juice. All that jazz. Come on, babe, we're gonna brush the sky. But you're lucky, Lindy never flew so high. Cause in the stratosphere, can you lend an ear to all that jazz? No, I'm no one's wife, and oh, I love my life, and oh. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. You've got to give a little, take a little, and let your poor heart break a little. That's the story of, that's the glory of love. You've got to laugh a little, cry a little until the clouds roll by a little. That's the story of, that's the glory of love. As long as there's the two of us, we've got the world and all its charms. And when the world is through with us, whoa, we'll have each other's arms. You've got to win a little, lose a little. Yes, and the winds have the blues a little. That's the story of, that's the glory of love. That's the story, that's the glory of love. Spreading the love. Thank you so much. Yes. All right, I'm going to take a little sip of my vodka I have over here. Thank you so much for allowing me to drink on the job. Yeah. Right, boys? All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, you know, when you get up in the morning, you know, and you plant your feet on the ground, it's a good day, right? Yeah, so you look in the mirror and you say to yourself, wow. Don't look and say, oh my God, what ails me today? No, look in that mirror and say, I feel beautiful. Yeah. Doesn't matter how you feel, it matters how you look, ladies and gentlemen. Hit it. You've got to get up every morning with a smile on your face and show the world all the love in your heart. And people gonna treat you better. You're gonna find, yes you will, that you're beautiful as you feel. Waiting at the station with a workday window blowing, I've got nothing to do but watch the passers-by. Mirrored in their faces, I see frustration growing. They don't see it showing. Why do I? You've got to get up every morning with a smile on your face and show the world all the love in your heart. And people gonna treat you better. You're gonna find, yes you will, that you're beautiful as you feel. Do you feel beautiful? Yeah, put your hands in the air like this, everybody. Yeah, wave them. I can't see them, but keep waving them. That's good. All right. Okay, that's enough. I have always asked myself the reason for the sadness in a world where tears are just a lullaby. If there's any answer, maybe love can end the madness. Maybe not, oh, but we can surely try. You've got to get up every morning love in your heart. And people gonna treat you better. You're gonna find, yes you will, that you're beautiful. You're beautiful. You're beautiful as you feel. All right, one more time. Hands in the air, everybody. Woo! It's all about feeling beautiful. Yeah. God bless Carole King. Woo! People gonna treat you better. You're gonna find, yes you will, that you're beautiful. You're beautiful. You're beautiful as you feel. You're beautiful. Woo! From the Broadway show Beautiful, yes, the story of Carole King's life. It's pretty amazing. You know, that's what's wonderful about Broadway. I learned so much from Broadway shows. It's just incredible. Things I just never knew about Carole's life. And when I got to see the show, I was just thrilled about all this information that just filled my head. It was just wonderful. You know, we did get some pretty sad news today. Yeah, everybody knows the sad news, right? 96 years young, the amazing Tony Bennett has moved on. And yeah, that was, of all days, I was like, oh, Tony. I was in tears this morning. Yeah, but you know, as Tony would say, the show always must go on, no matter what. And he certainly was a pillar of strength for so many years, right? I mean, unbelievable. Yeah. Big round of applause for Tony Bennett, everybody. He was a lover of the American songbook, yes. And I have to tell you, you know, I am a New Yorker, and I actually, you know, I sang at different places on Long Island and Queens and New York, Manhattan, but there was one place that was really special to me, and that was in Maspeth, Queens. Yeah, and it was a great Italian restaurant. Oh my goodness, they had the best chicken parm I ever had in my whole entire life. Unbelievable. Yeah, it's pretty amazing. And I used to perform there a lot. Now this song actually comes from the name of that restaurant. So, we'll see how good you are, which I'm sure you will be because you'll see it right behind my head where it comes from. But it's pretty amazing, the technology, right? Look what's right above my head. And of course, the amazing Tony Bennett sang this one like crazy. Yeah. Here we go. Kiss is just a kiss. A sigh is just a sigh. The fundamental things apply as time goes by. And when two lovers woo, they still say I love you. On that you can rely. No matter what the future brings, time goes by. Moonlight and love songs, hearts full of passion, jealousy and hate. A woman needs a man, and a man must have his mate. That no one can deny. It's still the same old story. a case of do or die. The world will always welcome lovers as time goes by. You must remember this: a kiss is just a kiss, and a sigh is just a sigh. The fundamental things apply as time goes by. And when two lovers woo, they still say I love you. On that you can rely. No matter what the future brings, time goes by. Yeah, moonlight and love songs, never out of date. Hearts full of passion, jealousy and hate. A woman needs a man, and a man must have his mate that no one can deny. Well, it's still the same old story. A fight for love and glory, a case of do or die. The world will always welcome lovers as time goes by.
Thank you so much. Whew. Ah, yes, the amazing Tony. So now I get to tell you that I'm actually leaving here today and hopping on a plane. I'm going to hit New York. I'm going to hit Boston first, but then I'm going to hit New York. And I tell you, you remember a place called the Catskills? Anybody remember that place? I'm sure you do. Well, you know, every time I go up to the Catskills and I perform, there's a place up there called Villa Roma. You know that place? Still in existence. And I have to tell you, I feel like I'm in a movie the minute I walk in the door. There's just something about that place. And then, you know, you probably know the movie. I'm sure you do. The greatest line in the movie: nobody puts baby in a corner. Right? Hit it.
The night we met, I knew I needed you so. And if I have the chance, I'll never let you go. So won't you say you love me? I'll make you so proud of me. We'll make them turn their heads every place we go. So won't you please be my little baby? Say you'll be my darling, be my baby now. I'll make you happy, baby. Just to wait and see. For every kiss you give me, I'll give you 3. Oh, since the day I saw you, I have been waiting for you. You know I'll be good for you till eternity. So won't you please be my baby tonight. Woo! Thank you very much. You know, oh my, I'm a little hot up here. So I brought my fan with me. Yes, it even matches. So, you know, there was a reason why I got all in pink tonight, you know, in honor of, yes, Barbie coming out tonight. So you could actually, after the concert, you can go watch the Barbie movie. There you go. Or watch it tomorrow or come any day, right? Yeah. So, as a woman, I have to tell you, you know, I was brought up by my mom is a very strong, powerful lady, and she always told me that as a strong woman, you know, you need to be respected. Just like this woman, the amazing Ava Perón, if you remember that name. Yes. So we're up to E's, everybody. It won't be easy, you'll think it's strange when I try to explain how I feel, that I still need your love after all that I've done. You won't believe me, all you see is the girl you once knew, although she's dressed up to the nines, at 6s and 7s with you. I had to let it happen, I had to change, couldn't stay all my life down that hill, looking out of the window, staying out of the sun. So I chose freedom, running around trying everything new, but nothing impressed me at all. I never expected it to. Sing with me! Don't cry for me, Argentina. The truth is I never left you. All through my wild days, my mad existence, I kept my promise. Don't keep your distance. And as for fortune, and as for fame, I never invited them in. Could see to the world, they were all I desired. They are illusions, they're not the solutions. They promised to be, the answer was here all the time. I love you and hope you love me. Don't cry for me, Argentina. The truth is I never left you, or through my wild days, my mad existence, I kept my promise. Don't cry for me, Argentina. The truth is I shall not leave you. So make it harder for you to see me. I'm Argentina. And always will be. Oh yeah! Woo! You can dance in the aisles if you like. Woo! I chose freedom, running around trying everything new, but nothing impressed me at all. I never expected it to. Don't cry for me, Argentina. The truth is I never left you, but through my wild days, my mad existence, I kept my promise. Don't cry for me, Argentina. The truth is I shall not leave you. It'll make it harder for you to see me. I'm Argentina. I'm Argentina. Don't cry for me.
Thank you very much, Evita. You know, in the movie, actually, Antonio Banderas, he starred in the movie opposite Madonna. Was that up there? Or, okay, just checking. So, I know this for a fact. You know, Antonio gave a really good idea. He actually let it out of the bag. He said sometimes, you know, he has trouble with his voice. So what he does is he eats potato chips. Yes, and it helps his throat. You know, and I would assume that's from the salt, right? Would help his throat. So I tried it. But he didn't tell me that you can't eat the whole bag. You know, I mean, that's just not fair. You know, what is that? You can't eat just one? It's so true. Yeah. So my musical idol, what can I say, is the incredible Barbra Streisand. Now, so much music came out of the show Funny Girl. It's like so hard to choose which song, right? Well, I chose this one because I feel like as long as we have each other, we are the luckiest people in the world.
People who need people are the luckiest people in the world. We're children needing other children. Lovers are very special people. They're the luckiest people in the world. With one person, one very special person, a feeling deep in your soul says you are half, now you're whole. No more hunger and thirst, but first be a person who needs people. Special person, a feeling deep in your soul says you are half,
thank you so much. We are lucky we have each other. Yes. All right, so I'm schwitzing a little. So I'm going to do this a little. All right, so I can't do this next song without my boa, which I'm going to put on, but I should be wearing a different color, but oh well. So actually, I have to tell you, this next movie, well, the song actually from this next movie won the Guinness Book of Records actually for the most sellout in this next movie. It's like incredible. But my girl didn't win the Oscar. I was very upset, yeah. But you know, when I ask a question and I say, does anybody know of a lady named Shirley Bassey? People say, I don't know who that is. Yeah. And then all I have to do is say one word, and they know who it is.
Goldfinger, he's the man with the Midas touch, a spider's touch, such a cold finger beckons you to enter his web of sin. But don't go in. Golden words he will pour in your ear. What is lies can't disguise what you fear. For a golden girl knows when he's kissed her. It's the kiss of death from Mr. Goldfinger. Pretty girl, beware of his heart of gold. His heart is gold. Golden words he will pour in your ear. But his lies can't disguise what you fear. For a golden girl knows when he's kissed her. It's the kiss of death from Mr. Goldfinger. Pretty girl, beware of his heart of gold. His heart is cold. He loves only gold. He loves gold. He loves only gold. He loves gold. Only gold. He
Goldfinger! James Bond, the best, right? Who is your favorite James Bond? Sean Connery, of course, absolutely. So my question is, you know that saying that goes, oh, you know, he's like Jekyll and Hyde. Do you know that saying? What does that actually mean? Does it mean that the person has two different personalities? I can attest to that. Yes, I can. Well, I actually have a few personalities myself. You know, because there's actually, for those of you that don't know me, my real name is Jill. Okay, so I was born into this world as a Jill. Yeah. And then I became JC, you know, and that's the other side of me. But then there's my alter ego, which is Jillian. And every now and then, Jillian pops out, and I don't know why. All of a sudden, I start talking like this, and I can't stop. It's kind of crazy. It's like I belong with Shirley over in the UK. I can't help myself. Yeah, so. The question is, though, it's like, who comes into the house at night? Who comes into the bedroom? Who will walk in? Will it be Jill? Will it be JC? Will it be Jillian? That's for my husband to know, and no one else. Yeah. Well, we're back to the most incredible movie, The Man That Has Two Different Personalities, and that is Jekyll and Hyde. You know, we all have special moments in life, and I think we have one right now. This is that special moment. This is the moment. This is the day. This is the moment when I know I'm on my way. Every endeavor I have made ever is coming into play. It's here and now, today. This is the moment. This is the time when the momentum and the moment are in a rhyme. Give me this moment, this momentous moment. I'll gather up my past and make some sense at last. This is the moment when all I've done, all of the dreaming, scheming, and screaming becomes one. This is the day. Just see it shine. When all I've lived for becomes mine. This is the moment. This is the hour. I can open up tomorrow like a flower and put my hand to everything I plan to fulfill my grand design. See all my stars align. This is the moment, my final test. Destiny beckoned, I never reckoned second best. I won't look down, I must not fall. This is the moment, the sweetest moment of them all. This is the moment, damn audience. This day or never, I'll sit forever with the gods. When I look back, I will recall moment for moment. This was the moment, the greatest moment of them Thank you very much. Great music from the amazing Frank Wildhorn. If you know that name, he's the composer. Incredible, right? All right. Well, you know, I mean, it's a personal question, but I don't know if any of you have ever been in love with your best friend. Yeah, and you didn't tell him. He doesn't know. actually does not know. And all these years go by, and you say to yourself, wow, should I tell him? Or should I just let the time go by and just dream and think about what my life would be if only he knew? Well, the show is Les Mis, everybody.
On my own, pretending he's beside me. All alone, I walk with him till morning. Without him, I feel his arms around me. When I lose my way, I close my eyes, and he's found me. In the rain, the pavement shines like silver. All the lights are misty in the river. In the darkness, the trees are full of starlight, and all I see is him and me forever and forever. And I know it's only in my mind that I'm talking to myself and not to him. And although I know that he is blind, still I say there's a way for us. I love you, but when the night is over, he's gone. The river's just a river. Without him, the world around me changes. The trees are buried everywhere. The streets are full of strangers. I love him, but every day I'm learning. All my life I've only been pretending. Without him, the world will go on turning. A world that's full of happiness that I have never known. I love you. I love him, but only on my
Thank you so much. Thank you. You know, when I think back growing up on Long Island, you know, I have to say, I simply fell in love with all the clubs, the dance halls. We always had such a good time. Back in the day, I remember a place called Channel 80. Oh my God. You remember that place? Oh my God. And OBI, Oak Beach Inn, oh my God, on the South Shore of Long Island. That was the place. Ah, the bands we used to rock. We used to have so much fun, really. So I'm questioning if anyone is actually going to get out of their seats tonight and move a little. I'm curious if that's going to happen. Do you think that might happen? Maybe if we raised up the lights a little bit. Oh my God! Maybe we're gonna give this a whirl. Hit it, baby! Come on!
Friday night and the lights are low. Looking out to the place to go, where to play the rock music, get in the swing. You gonna look for good. Come on up here. Anybody can be that guy. Night is young and the music's high. With a bit of rock music, everything is fine. You're in a mood for dance. Woo! And when you get the chance, you are the dancing queen, young and sweet, all the 17. Dancing queen, feel the beat of the tambourine, oh yeah. And you can dance, you can dance, having the time of your life. Ooh, see that girl, watch that scene, digging the dancing queen. Woo! You're a tear, so you turn them on. Leave them burning and then you're gone. Looking out for another, anyone will do. You're in the mood for dance. And when you get the chance, you are the dancing queen, young and sweet, all the 17. Woo! Dancing queen, feel the beat of the tambourine, oh yeah. And you can dance, you can jam, having the time of your life. Ooh, see that girl, watch that scene, digging the dancing queen. Woo! Digging the dancing queen. See that girl, watch that scene, digging the dancing queen. Oh, mamma mia! Woo!
Boy, was that amazing or what?
What a concert.
Unbelievable.
JC always brings it. I love hearing JC Dreesen in concert.
And what better than to do a beautiful momentum to Broadway, and she's going to be doing something soon for the vets, November 10th.
Oh my gosh, how lucky are we to be able to have JC Dreesen perform live not only every other Thursday night on VCMG Live True Oldies, but to be able to see her in concert again on November 10th at Movies of Delray. Doors open at what time?
7 p.m.
Concert starts at 7:30.
Correct.
You can get your tickets at events.amp2.tv or Eventbrite, or if you are at the Movies of Delray, just check in there and get your tickets there as well.
We hope you enjoyed this segment of one of the concerts we did at the Movies of Delray featuring JC Dreesen.
And did you know portions of the proceeds of the event on November 10th are going back to support the veterans in our community? I know that's always near and dear to your heart, the veterans.
Absolutely. Got to do what we can for them.
Did you ever want to be in the service?
I did. My brother told me not to.
What arm of service was your brother
in? The Navy. He was in the Navy. He called me from Greece and said, I heard you want to join in the list. I said, yep. He said, nope, stay in school. So I went to NYU instead.
Yeah, what makes our country so great is that people support, and our men and women service members, they support our country to give us the freedoms that we have, and definitely every day should be recognized as Veterans Day, because what they do to keep our peace and our freedoms is truly something we should always be in gratitude for.
So all of you, buy your tickets November 10th. Go to events.amp2.tv or
Eventbrite or Movies of Delray. Check it out. You can go on their website or give us a call always at 866-224-5422. Tell them that Freddie and Dawn sent you the Brooklyn Cafe show, and we hope to see you then.
And don't be late.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Well, that's about it for today. Even though the show's over, the Brooklyn Cafe is always open for business. You're invited to join the fun every day from 12 to 2. If you missed some of the laughs from today, Dawn and Freddie S. will bring you more good cheer next time. You can follow the Brooklyn Cafe on Facebook at the Brooklyn Cafe TV to rewatch every minute of the show. We'll see you next time.